Back on air with Rare. Share the live. Share the live. Get everybody in the building. Share the live. Get everybody in the building. It's going on this weekend. High school basketball is back. It's going down this weekend. Whole lot going on this weekend. Philly basketball is back, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Share the live, get everybody in the building. Before we get into this, you know, I got to introduce my guy, man. On the middle school scene and the high school scene. Everybody know who he is. And be great. Get it on. Share the live. We're going to talk about a few scrimmages that's going down this weekend. A lot of rankings looking funny in the light. We're going to talk about that as well. But make sure y'all share this live. Get everybody in the building. This is the new hot spot. We shifting to YouTube. That's the place to be. It's a better experience for all the viewers. We can show more highlights. You know, we can bring unlimited people in, and then, you know, YouTube, do not cut the stream off after an hour or whatever. When we on those long nights during the season, when the Suburban 1 gets started and the Public League gets started and the PCL gets started, in the heart of the season, you know, we'll be on this thing for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. Tonight, it's going to be a short live, 20, 30 minutes. We're going to talk, but make sure y'all share the live, get everybody in the building. With no further ado, my guy, the CEO and founder of the Hollow Tigers, the Phil Jackson of the middle school scene in Philadelphia. With no further ado, my guy, man, Coach G, what's going on, good brother?
Yo, that was one heck of it. That intro was crazy. That was, yo, I want to go back. I want to go back out and have you do that again. That was nice.
Hold on. Let me do it. Hold on. Get the lights up, man. We got a living legend coming in the building. The lights up. Hold on. Get the lights up, man. Hey. My God, what's going on, good brother? What's happening?
Yo, listen, man. Intros like that, man. How could I not be on the show, man? I need an intro like that.
Hey, listen. Well deserving, man. You know, you put your staple in the middle school grassroots scene, man. You're one of the biggest clubs in the country now. Team final. How that's been treating you? You know, is things just getting underway, man. I see you in your final gear, your final polos, and all the good Nike stuff. What's going on, man? How they been treating you over there?
Man, they treat me good, man. Like Team Final Red kind of embrace the Hollow part of it and letting Hollow come under there and be Team Final Red Middle School. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Hollow turned into. We actually just a Nike program that I'm running, you know, everything through there now, man. Hollow been so good to me, man. Like being able to start that program in my neighborhood. You know, one of the neighbors I grew up in, and helping the kids around that way become national contenders, man. And then we start getting guys from all over places. But the Team Final thing is good, man. You know, working alongside guys like Rob Brown and AB and Morrow, man. They trying to do their thing, trying to keep building. So it's been good to be in the room and, you know, learn from them guys.
Did you ever, like, I know when you first started, you know, you started small, everything started off small, and you plant that seed and it grow. Did you ever see your program? I know this episode not about Gee, y'all, but I gotta ask, did you ever see your program, like, you know, connecting those dots and building with those and seeing it go where it go, like seeing where it's at? Did you ever see it like get this big? Was that the plan?
Yeah, man.
Or
Kind of like it's kind of like anything, kind of like you with what you got going on with Red Footage and all the things you built, man. Consistency builds everything, though. Like consistency is undefeated, man, and work is undefeated. The grind. I think anything I do is gonna blow up. Like anything I try to do is gonna blow up. When I built Hollow Elite, the Hollow Elite Showcase like 4 years ago, I knew it was gonna be one day I was gonna have Chris Roundtree and Brother Andre walking around my gym. When the first year it was just Dustin Hardy Moore, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I knew anything I do and anything I grind with, I think is going to be good. But did I think I was going to be in the position I am now? No, because I'm still hungry. So I want to get bigger and better.
Yo, man, this weekend, man, we're a week away before the official season start. It's a lot of monster matchups this weekend, Saturday, where, you know, guys like yourself and me trying to be 10 places at once, man. It's some heavy hitters. So if I'm pulling up the Rare Footage preseason rankings, right? Let me pull them out for 1 second. Right. I'm learning how to work this joint, right? So we looking at this. We got Goretti in action Saturday. We got Father Judge in action Saturday. We got A&C in action Saturday. We got Imhotep Charter in action Saturday. We got Coatesville in action Saturday. We got Archbishop Wood in action Saturday. We got PW in action Saturday. We got Penn Charter in action Monday. We got West Catholic in action Monday. We got Bonner in action Monday. We got Upper Dublin in action Saturday. And we got where is I'm at? Yeah, Lower Merion, not on here nowhere. But we got a lot of teams in action this Saturday, man. It's going down. It's a heavy action weekend. Scrimmage is going down, man. Let's start with up in the Northeast, man. We got Father Judge scrimmaging A&C. A&C going into Father Judge. Two of the top teams in the area. According to Real Footage Sports, I got Judge coming in at number 3 and A&C at number 4. That's a monster scrimmage, for a preseason matchup a week away. What you expect to see from that matchup? Like, what are you looking to see for those guys? Or like, here, if you're not going to be there, there's going to be a lot of film and, a lot of guys in that gym. Well, it might be closed, but I know, the guys will be in that gym.
Yeah, well, let's just say every scrimmage ain't for everybody, but that's just how it go early in the season. They don't want a lot of hoopla and crazy stuff around the scrimmages, which is understandable. Guys like myself, yourself, and media guys can't get in there and give you insight. But what I expect to see is I expect Shannon. Let's start with him, Coach Shannon. Coach Givens to be him. You know what I'm saying? A&C cannot get these games, right? So when they do get the scrimmages, when they do get the fall games, they take everything serious, right? Like, it ain't no games being played. They want to test themselves against the best, and they want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? So being as though they can't get these games in the regular season, they come into these scrimmages ready to punch on stuff. Like,
hold on, Gay. We might got somebody calling in live. Hold on, Gay. You on air with Rare?
Hello. You guys have a video tonight.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I think Freedom is playing Lansdale. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Who's playing Lansdale?
Freedom.
Freedom playing Lansdale Saturday?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Send us the schedule. We're gonna try to get somebody there to check that out.
Yeah, for sure.
Who you play for?
Oh no, I'm just a fan of high school basketball.
Yeah. Send us the time and place. We'll be there. We'll get somebody there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So Freedom is playing Lansdale. Not to cut you off. Freedom is playing Lansdale. But what you were saying about that A&C and Judge matchup, Gig?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You're a friend of mine. Okay. And Tori is a friend of mine. I love Tori. I love Tori to death. But if I ever get cut off about a Lansdale Freedom game ever again, this will be my last. It's gonna be my last. This is gonna be my last on air with Rare.
hey, yo, I thought that was a breaking news, John. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I got cut off in the middle of me talking about A&C Judge to talk about Freedom versus Lansdale. Now, Lansdale is a rising team. This ain't about Lansdale. It's about I'm not going to a scrimmage versus Freedom. Okay? I love Tori to death. He knows this.
Freedom gonna go in there and compete, man. And Freedom gonna hear this and they're gonna be on Lansdale a bumper, man.
No, not Lansdale. I like Lansdale by a landslide. Anyway, like I was saying, like Lansdale by a landslide. So A&C take every game serious. Coach Shannon don't get to have these games, so they come in ready to play, and then they tired of hearing the Judge hoopla. The teams like A&C tired of hearing Judge. They tired of hearing the Romans. They tired of hearing the Neumanns. They don't get talked about in the Friends League a lot. So when they get these games, they want to prove something. And I'm pretty sure they want them. If they go in there and do what they're supposed to do, we're going to be hearing about it in our text messages about 5 minutes after the game's over.
Yeah, absolutely. That's for sure. If A&C bring the belt out, I'm gonna say this: like Judge is loaded. We all know that, super loaded. Got one of the best players in the city, Derek Moore Rivera, Merion commit, yes. Rocco. You got the 6'8" Mad Max. You got the freshman kids, Amir Brown, Corey Copeland. You got Rajon Harris over there. With all that being said, A&C got grown men over there. They not trying to hear that. They got Jeremiah over there. Judge Dior Carter not trying to hear that. I ain't gonna hold you. Bryce, one of the best scorers. Is he all-time leading scorer in that league in the Interact? Bryce, all-time leading scorer in the Interact.
I think in 3 years. I think in 3 years he broke some records, but in the 3 years he was in the Interact league. But they on a mission. They grown men, man.
Absolutely.
They are grown men. You know what I'm saying? And they ready to play. And I'm telling you, for the last 4 years that them kids been to the school and the 2 years Bryce been there, they are tired of hearing the Catholic League hoopah. They are tired of hearing the Catholic League stuff from me and Rare and all this other guys
Yep.
that do the media. They are coming
Yep.
to punch on stuff. They don't care if they're in scrimmage or not. It's gonna be listen, put your gloves on, Judge, because they ready to play.
I'm a bit. I
They
got
ready to play.
ANC going in there roughing them up. I know it's not an exhibition; it's literally a scrimmage. So they'll do like situational stuff one quarter and all of that. But with all
100%.
that being said, ANC is going to go in there with something to prove. I think Judge. I just hope they don't go, be cool because it's a scrimmage and they at home and they one of the best teams in the state, if not the best. ANC not trying to hear that, and I think if Judge
At
go in
all.
there playing games, but you know what, Judge might not go in there playing games because it's 10 kids fighting for 8 spots to play. So
Go ahead, Rare. Go ahead, Rare. I
besides
hear
more
you.
besides Morton Rivera
Yes.
and
Talk that
Rocco and
talk, bro. You
Max
you hit it
and
right over
Nas,
there. Yes.
I think it's
Yes.
4 guys. I think Nas Tyler, Rocco Westfield, Mad Max, and Derek is the only 4 that got legitimate spots on that team. I think the other 4 guys that's looking to play got to compete in those scrimmages. They're giving an early nod to Copeland to start the point guard spot, which I agree with that move. But like, it's 10 guys over there, 11 guys that expect to get play, and only 8 of them is going to play. So every scrimmage,
Oh
every
my God.
practice
Talk
count
to him.
up in the
Talk
Northeast.
to him.
And if you come in
Yeah.
there playing,
Yeah.
taking the minutes guaranteed, you got another thing coming.
Talk to him. Yes.
Who you got getting
100%.
over in that scrimmage? No final score. We know there's gonna be situations and all of that good stuff. Who you got getting over? We gonna hear the real. So like they can reset that
I'm gonna
score
be
every
honest
quarter
with you,
all they
man.
want.
I wouldn't be Coach Gee if I get on here and being fake and all that stuff. Everybody mess with me and you because I keep it a bean, you keep it a bean, bro. Judge gonna be playing against themselves first. They got so many kids, like you said, trying to prove yourself and trying to play that
Right.
they got to get over the hump of Judge versus Judge before they can worry about ANC. I think ANC
Mm,
go in there and win the matchup tomorrow because there's gonna be a lot of guys on there maybe trying to prove that they're supposed to play early instead of maybe doing the team things they need to do. But
yep,
once they get over that hump and Judge, you see, everybody know Judge is really locked in on 34. I mean, what is that? 34th and Spruce, 34th and
market.
Walnut.
Yep,
Like,
yep,
yeah,
yep.
they not really worrying about that. Everybody talk about the tough schedule that they got starting of the season. That's all that prepared them to get down
For the
34th Street, man.
plus.
And you
Yep,
know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
33rd Street. So it's all so everything they going through right now, even if they get punched on tomorrow, even if they lose the first couple games, they're not worrying about anything until the end of February. So I'm not really worried about Chris Roundtree Judge, but they got to get over Judge versus Judge hump first.
I agree. And like I said, like you said, a lot of guys are gonna be trying to figure out, and they all trying to figure it out, trying to figure out roles, in different lineups. And it's like you said, the tough schedule is just to have your guys competing to get ready for the PCL play. And I do think Judge is going to take some bumps early. I think every team in the area is going to take bumps early, honestly. But I think when league play start, Judge it will be one of the teams, if not the team to beat. But tomorrow, I got ANC going in there with left hooks and right uppercuts. I'm gonna keep it a bean. They've been playing together. They older, and they coming in there and they want smoke. And I think ANC gonna get the edge tomorrow, man. But
Yeah, Shannon
ANC
don't
and
take these
Judge,
down games off.
yeah. ANC and Judge close scrimmage. If you haven't talked to the people you need to talk to, don't plan on showing up. I don't believe it's open for the public. I doubt it. Um,
Bleachers
then
won't
if we
even
go
be
down,
down.
yes, correct. If we go down north at St. Joe's Prep, man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Philly guy. You're a Philly guy.
The game at St. Joe's University.
St. Joe's University. It.
Yeah, Ceylon Avenue.
Uh, Shout out to my guy Moscow.
Mas, this
Look,
ain't me, Mas. Don't call my
hey,
phone.
shout out to my guy Moscow. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta keep it a bean. It might be a murder scene. I'm sorry.
Mm,
I'm sorry. It's it's different down there. Like part
but
of
that's what
6 is
Moscow
real,
want,
real
though.
different, man.
That's what Moscow
It,
want, though. See, they playing right into Moscow hand with that. Moscow want that. Moscow want them to get beat up on. Moscow want them to play against the best. Moscow want them to play against the one play in the country. Because when I come home in January 1st, that
you
ain't
get them
them
rock
across
and
from
roll.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if I can run, this just a scrimmage. Moscow going back down there. He got Archbishop Carroll. He got Ant Brown too. Vanderbilt
Yeah,
signed him.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He got Imhotep.
yeah.
he got PW. He's not playing this year, so just this is the time to test he got to take in the scrimmage.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I love that he doing it. You know, I'ma just, I'll bring the caution tape and all that stuff out. You know what I mean?
Listen, Brady McAdams, he lift. Brady McAdams lift. But listen, Jordan Smith, he
They gonna help
man,
lift that. Yeah,
man, he was a
Jordan's the
grown
best player in the
man.
country, man. He's a beast.
100%.
But
100%.
all jokes aside, I'm highly interested in that matchup. I love Caleb Lundy. That'd be interesting to see how he compete against those guys. And Jaden Jenkins, man, everybody expect him to have a big year. The best rim protector in the area, right? Considered the best big in the area. He's getting better. He actually like extended his range. The corner three is actually looking good from Jaden Jenkins. So I'm
Mhm.
excited to see what Archbishop Wood can put together against Part of Six. Part of Six will be one of the best teams nationally. So even if, like you said, it's a measuring stick, like Moscow don't care. Nobody cares who win or lose this scrimmage. They'll probably, like you, situations is not. Is it exhibition or is it a scrimmage? They might
It's
play like
labeled as a
exhibition.
scrimmage. Now they
Okay.
playing 4 quarters. They playing 4 quarters.
Yeah,
They
but
playing a
they'll
regular
reset.
game. I don't know if they're gonna
Yeah.
throw the fifth on. I don't know if they're gonna throw the fifth quarter on.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, Part of Six, like Part of Six came up here. What was it, last year or the year before that? Scrimmage Imhotep. They put the belt
When
to
Jordan Smith
Imhotep
was
in
a
there. We got to
sophomore.
keep it being. Put the belt to Imhotep when they came up here.
Hey, I think me and you
Dunk.
was the only
Everybody
ones
was
in that
dunking all
gym.
over them. Yeah, it got. But it was a great year for Imhotep that year, right? They won a state championship that year, won a public league championship, and won a city that year. So the last time Paul the Six came up here and punched on somebody, that team won the state championship, the league championship, and the city. So history says if Paul come up here and punch on Archbishop Wood Saturday, I mean, they look at palestra bound, and city championship bound. But all jokes aside, that's a great matchup for Caleb Lundy, Jay Jenkins, and those guys. And I wish I could be there. I mean, there'll be eyes in there. A lot of people will be there. I'm
I'll be
sure
there
you'll
for
stop in
sure.
there.
I'll be there.
Yeah. So
I was invited.
that,
I was invited there by Moscow. I'll definitely be there, right? But coming from the next game you about to talk about. But yeah, I'll be there for sure.
yeah, that's a great one. If we head down 21st and Godfrey, we got the
It's not
suburban
there.
one. Well, where they having it? Well, it don't even matter where they having it
PW.
because it's close. Is it open? Is that PW?
I think this the only game of the day that's open.
So the PW and Imhotep scrimmage Saturday tomorrow at what time, Gee?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. The PW and Imhotep scrimmage is open. The game is at PW. We got the suburban one favorites by many. Definitely rare footage with PW. And then you got the public league favorite, Imhotep Charter in the scrimmage. What you think of this matchup? PW will be out there 6'10 forward, Mike Pereira, with a foot injury. So that changes a lot, and I was talking to people behind the scenes about this matchup. Is a great preseason matchup week for the season, but if you take away Mike Pereira, that changes the dynamics of everything. It changes the outcome of everything, how other players are guarded, how PW guard. So it's a good, interesting matchup to see how can PW play without Big Mike against Imhotep Charter team who have something to prove. That's what I'm interested to see, because this Imhotep is not the normal Imhotep team where they coming in heavy favors over everybody in the city. I think this new look Imhotep Panthers team have something to prove, and I think they're going to make a statement against PW. What do you think about that matchup tomorrow?
Honestly, think it's a little bit of loss, a little bit on the loss side for Imhotep with Mike being out. Brother Andre kind of set up this game just to get against a 6'10 physical guy, against his guys, to see if they can handle the physicality of a Mike Pereira. Hold on. A Mike Pereira.
Yeah, yep. I mean, a PW without Big Mike is a lot. That's like, the 016ers without AI, or the Golden State 72-10 Warriors without Kevin Durant. That's
Yeah, so they wanted
yeah,
when he set it up, he wanted to see like if he can handle, if them guy like the Maliks of the world, and Zaire being back, can they handle that strength and size against Mike Pereira? So that's kind of a loss for them. But on the flip side is a game because you get to play against one of the best players in the city, and Monty Saeed, and the best player in the
yes.
suburban one, Monty
Yeah,
Saeed, who's a big time scorer. So that's good. That's good for their defense, like for Teefs and the Cat Benson in the world, to try to guard that. Then you got young Ian Smith and Jordan Dill to get to go against Buddy Denard, another strong guard for PW. So that's good on both sides. They're gonna pressure each other both sides to work on their game. So it still should be a good competition. Imhotep been in the gym. PW ain't really gonna go through their sets and into their stuff until they get Mike back. So you're not gonna really see what PW gonna do this year tomorrow because Mike is a big part of their offense. But you will get to see the others. You will get to see Luca. You will get to see Jack. You will get to see Teron and get to see what those guys gonna bring to the table next year. You know what I'm saying? And the 8 seniors that they got.
I think the 8 seniors, what they got without Big Mike out there, they get the belt tomorrow. It's nothing personal. I'm a huge PW fan. I think tomorrow might get nasty. It's just it's a great, like you said, it's a great spot and a bad spot for PW. It's a bad spot because without Mike, Imhotep is going to go in there and give him the belt. But like you said, the other guys get to see athletic wings and guards who can actually guard. This is probably going to be the best defensive team that they'll see this season. Honestly, like Imhotep, one thing they're going to do is they're going to guard. And they got multiple bodies to guard multiple positions. And I'm interested to hear how Mani Sajid play. Will he play the right way and move the ball? Because Imhotep is going to swarm him with long defenders. They're going to blitz him, send traps. And I'm interested to see how can he trust his guys. Because I think if Mani Sajid could trust his guys this season, PW goes all the way to the end and finish on top.
I watched them play. I watched them play Neumann without Mike, man. I don't think they get automatically blitzed because what I'm saying, I'm in both gyms. You know what I'm saying? So Imhotep is still figuring out a lot too with all the new pieces, with Zaire Muhammad Gray coming back and trying to figure out what they want to do. I do think that that PW is not a better team without Mike, but they do get to play faster. They do get to play, quicker, when Mike is not there. So I definitely think they might not win the game because they need their big fella. He's definitely a big part of the game. But it's going to be interesting early. It might get ugly late depending on the substitution.
Tep got guys who going to wipe it off the glass. Malik Brown wiped the stuff off the glass. Lawrenzano White wiped the stuff off the glass.
They're still figuring it out. I'm in there every day. I'm in there every day.
I'm not arguing if I think they're trying to figure out the new offense. The defense they're going to guard.
That's what I'm saying. The offense, like you still got to score the basketball. They're not going to score 100 points on defense. They're not. PW just not going to turn the ball over. It's not just happening. I'm telling you that.
They might.
They're not just going to be out there here.
They might.
No.
Tap that team that will turn you
I'm 100% sure that's not happening. Like Jack, Buddy, and Monty ain't just giving them the ball. And first of all, these my guys. So they play against each other all the time.
Yeah,
they play against each other all the time. That shit just not
without doubt. I seen PW was it this spring or last spring? I seen PW beat Imhotep. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying this Imhotep got a different edge. Like they not going in there like
they the guys. They the guys.
They got guys. What I'm saying is trying to earn minutes too. That's what
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a little bit of problem.
It might be.
You agreeing with me?
It might be.
You agreeing with me?
It might be, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be.
I think Imhotep win. I think Imhotep win. I don't even know how they doing it because brother and Donna Free do stuff different. They clear the score. Yeah, they clear the score. I think they win more quarters. Yeah, I think they win more quarters though. I do.
I think they win all of them.
That could be well true. That could be very well true. That could be. But I will for all my PW guys sitting on here though. And my Imhotep guys, I'll be sitting directly in the middle. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna sit right in the middle of the floor.
We got another open scrimmage a little ways out. Neumann-Goretti versus Coatesville is open tomorrow. 10 a.m. start.
Yep.
That's a good one. Neumann-Goretti versus Coatesville is a good one in the morning. That's actually a great.
That's open too. That's open too.
That's a great.
That's open too. John told me that's open to anybody want to go up there. That's open.
I mean, if you going Imhotep PW or Coatesville Neumann, that Coatesville Neumann game is gonna be the better game for sure. I think that's 100%. The better game. Definitely if they got C4 out there. John, can you confirm? Like the people want to know, John. Like you got to disclose that. Is C4 playing or are you rolling out the other guys? Which
he's playing. Like, I already confirmed that. I can confirm it for him. I talked to John Wednesday night. He is playing.
Nobody trying to drive an hour out the city and C4 not playing, even though your guys are good. But you got to disclose when guys like C4 not playing. So Colton Hiller will be playing. What about Goretti? Is everybody playing for Goretti? Newsom, Allison, Munchie,
They
Cody,
said,
and
yeah, talking to the guys
London.
inside Coatesville, they all to go. They 7 guys are ready to go.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
ready to go. All of
I,
them. All 7 are ready
I'm
to go.
I got high hopes for Newman this season. I think they're going to be the best team in the PCF. We can get to that next week. But I do think this is a great matchup. Whoever scheduled this scrimmage is right on, spot on, and is at Coatesville, so it's a road scrimmage for Newman. Who you got winning that scrimmage, man?
Newman got 2 really good scrimmages. Newman got Coatesville, then PW next week. That was good scheduling by them
Mm,
to get they far as scrimmage and to get their stuff going. Then they got they had PW with Mike, so that'd be good for them. But tomorrow I got Newman with the belt. Coastal just don't have the guard play,
mm,
and
mm.
with the pressure with the defense that Newman brings, I just don't think they can get the ball up the floor enough times against Cody, against Munchie, and against Deshaun. Especially with little EJ in London come up the bench, they just too fierce defensively, and when no guard play, Coastal guard play just too light. I'm sorry. Colt, and then you got to think if you have Colton bringing it up and doing everything, then his shooting
No,
will
you're
go
not
down.
bringing it up.
That's it.
Yeah, you're not bringing it
Yeah,
up.
there you go.
If they got him bringing the ball up, good night, because you can't bring the ball up, score the basketball, set guys up. No. But let me say this.
No.
I got Neumann-Goretti winning the PCL today, but I'm going to tell you why it might be trouble in South Philly with that, because like you said with the judge thing, Newman got the same thing with guys trying to, it's like there's a lot of 2026 kids on that team that's like trying to get that scholarship. And if they start playing it, or let me say this, you got guys like this, like Gee shot the ball 4 times that quarter, Rare shot it 3 times, I ain't shoot it 1 time. So that next quarter, that extra
I
pass
thought they
won't
were
be there.
past
That's what
that though.
I
It
don't
looked
know,
like they
man.
were
That's
past
what I'm
that at
scared of
live.
already.
Yeah,
I hope.
that's the niche with them.
I
That is
hope.
the niche with them. But it looked like when they was
For
in live, it looked
sure.
like they was past that.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's the niche
I
with them.
mean,
That's the niche with them.
that's the only thing I'm scared of.
They got
If
a couple. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
they gotta if they gotta make the extra pass, they gotta play for each other. They gotta play to win. If they're going out there playing for numbers, they're gonna lose. I'm not talking about the scrimmage this period. They're gonna lose this season if they go out there chasing numbers. They gotta play together. Like I just feel like if you got like, don't worry about numbers and averages. If your guy is hot, keep getting him the ball. Don't worry about you shooting because he hot and he hit 2 or 3 shots. If he hit 2 or 3 shots straight, get him the 4th one. Don't go in there saying, all right, it's my turn. That's what scares me about Newman. I'm telling you. Like they could either be the best or they could get crazy and like
Yeah,
could just
they
be
got a
crazy.
couple
Like
guys
I
on
ain't
there
gonna
that turn. They got a couple guys on their team that like to turn it to David Ruffin and Easy Temptations. I did see that before, so I definitely get where you coming from. But I was hoping they was past that though.
They
I was
should
hoping they was
be. I mean,
past that.
adding Newsom is a beautiful thing for them. I think that kind of put them over the hump. I think that put them over the hump with Judge, giving them another long athletic wing. And they got the guards to pressure Judge. But like I said, one thing Judge going to do is Judge going to move that ball. That's what we do know.
Yes, they did.
If Copeland becomes that player who we all know he's going to be early on, like a freshman, and it could be trouble for Judge. That's the only thing I'm questioning. He young. He got the game. He's going to be the guy. I just think in the freshman year, he got to get that PCL experience. But like if he get it rolling and the way they play, moving that ball, I don't know. But like I said, Goretti, if they move the ball and pressure the ball and play as one, they'll win the season. If they don't, it could be trouble. Then we got another scrimmage. We got Upper Dublin, Lower Merion. Shout out to Upper Dublin,
That's
shout
cool.
out to Coach Brooks. I'm gonna sit down there. Don't hold the ball. It's a scrimmage. Go out
I'm
there,
out. I'm out.
run your stuff,
They
get
start
up and
every
down.
time.
I'm just saying, like, it don't go on your win-loss record down there. Shout out to you. You are a legend. You are a Hall of Famer. One of the best coaches to do it. Don't hold the ball. Nobody gonna be in there. It's closed. If you
Never gonna
lose,
let
so
this boy
what?
live.
It don't go on the record. You got a lot of wins already. You're gonna win a lot more games. Don't hold the ball. Don't stall and
I ain't gonna
do
lie.
all
My
that.
first time ever seeing Lower Merion play last year is when they played PW in the Final Four of the districts, and they just played they just played.
They did. They
They
did. And I was happy and I
they
was
just played.
ecstatic about that. They did play, and the gym was rocking. Little
Yes, it
Marion
was. That
gym
was
be
one of the best
rocking.
atmospheres I've been a part of. Yeah.
Yes. They fans are some of the best. Student sections is one of the best, if not the best. The dog pound, get it rolling. No, all jokes aside, that should be a good one. I know Brooks lost to them last year to open the season and then ran off like 20
First game
20
season.
something straight wins. So he
25
going back in
straight,
there, knowing that Lower Merion is a great program where you could test what you got, and he could run some of his stuff and see what he got because he got a new look team. So he trying to figure out things too because they opened up with St. Joe's Prep game 1. I'm an Upper Dublin supporter, Upper Dublin fan. Going into St. Joe's Prep is going to be tough. So we'll see. But who you got winning that Lower Merion matchup, man? I know they got a good point guard as well. So
Upper
Kobe
Dublin,
and
Upper Dublin, man.
You think so?
Upper Dublin, man. Like they lost everybody. Upper Dublin. I think one kid that was supposed to be all right for them left and went to Roman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, football kid. Yeah, they lost. Roman got everybody, man. I mean, Roman be in that portal, man. Roman be in that portal, boy. When that portal opened up, they got like 10 alumni overhead, like looking, and then you got they be in that joint, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. And look, they don't lose nobody. Anybody they go after, you look up, they in purple and gold, man. Shout out to them, man. I ain't gonna hold you. They like the Calipari of this joint. Like when Kyle go after a kid, he gets him. It ain't. I mean, when Kyle come knocking, it's like, all right. Yo, then we got what else we got for the scrimmage? We got
you can throw that Monday joint out there. You got Penn Charter Bonner Monday night.
Penn Charter Bonner Monday night at
Penn Charter.
At Penn Charter. Do Brandon got that open or is it closed?
Yes, he invited me. He invited me, but Penn Charter is that school too crazy that be closed. Bridges and all type.
Yeah, like
just come on in and stand on the bridge.
They got
the bridge.
They got a beautiful facility. Yeah. Shout out to them. That's gonna be a good, interesting guard matchup. You got Cam Jackson,
I'm looking forward to that.
Casey and Carter. Then Boyd, you throw Boyd in the mix. That's gonna be. I'm actually gonna be there too.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm
definitely pulling up. Yes, that's the place to be Monday.
I gotta see what's going on because I haven't seen too much of Cassidy team this fall. But I will check them out Monday to see what's going on over there. See what
I'm hearing some things about Cassidy team. I'm not liking.
Me too. I heard some stuff.
Somebody said I heard that Corey Francis is the tallest player in this. Corey Francis is the tallest player in the school. That's what they saying. I can't. If that's true, they in trouble.
Yeah. And listen, I heard the same thing though. I did hear they were very, very small. I did hear. I ain't gonna lie. I heard that. That's definitely what the streets are saying. Bonner is very, very small, but the franchise is that good. Cassidy can dial it up, but like if Corey is like the tallest or the second tallest or even the third tallest,
yeah, you can't come out here. You can't come out here trying to win a chip looking like a May Hoops team, man. Like, listen, we got to figure it out, man. Hey, Ray, I appreciate you having me on tonight, man. Before I go crazy,
we tap back in next week on the season preview. Gee, thanks for tapping in. And
see y'all next week.
Until next week, Gee.
All right, my boy.